Good evening. It's Wednesday, which means video time, which means not morning coffee with Tina. I don't know when the last time I've actually filmed one of these things in the morning. I think I need to get back on track, don't you? Well, I have been spending my time sitting around trying to recuperate from my injuries. I get another scan tomorrow to make sure nothing's wrong because it kind of got worse for a while. But today I'm kind of better. So I'm hoping I'm on the mend. I have so much yard work to do. So much. So I'll take you on a tour of the yard. I'm hoping to get my grandson out to do more than just an hour's work so that I can catch up and not be such a mess right there because the weeds are just taking over. There is no edging on my flower beds right now, despite attempts to stop it. But what I have been doing is lots and lots and lots of knitting. And last Saturday, I showed you the start of the Arne and Carlos scarf that I was morphing into another turban for Jean if and when the chemo takes her hair. And I finished today. I did 36 inches by, well, I can stretch it to 6. The beauty of lace is you can stretch it or not stretch it. So I've made it 5-ish, maybe almost 6 inches wide by 36 inches long. And that's the dimensions that worked the best, at least the last time I made the turban. Lace means that you use less yarn, so I have not even used a full skein. So if you want a lace turban, one skein is all it takes. This pattern they have called the Peacock, but it's really just a leaf. It's I think they're calling it the Peacock scarf pattern, and I'll put the link below for the full scarf. I only did one extra repeat of the motif. So that's how I got this narrower 5 to 6 inch scarf. It is 3 leaves across and then 2 leaves. 3 leaves, 2 leaves, 3 leaves, 2 leaves. 2 leaves is the pattern. But I'm going to flip you around and show it. It's now being blocked. This is going to be an opportunity for you to see another way that you can block your finished objects if you don't have all the fancy gear. All I have, and look, it's funny, I put this on this white napkin for you so you could see the design better, but I think it's more clear just on my woven kitchen towels. I just pulled out a couple of kitchen towels out of my kitchen drawer. Nice ones that aren't, sometimes they get a little greasy smelling, so check them. Give them a sniff and make sure they smell fresh. Your older towels can sometimes get greasy. And then I've got them sitting on my ironing board. I laid it out on my ironing board because it was a nice long surface, but not too wide. And then I just laid it out and I put it to the dimensions I want. So this I've stretched to about 5.5 inches. And then I'm pulling more than the width. So I'm trying to get this to grow longer. I stopped a little early. But there it is. See, there's your 3 leaves, 2 leaves, 3 leaves. It's actually 3 leaves, but one is cut in half. And then I just took pin cushion, sewing pins, and the beauty of an ironing board is you can kind of pin into the board. But I put the towels here to soak up the damp because I did soak this in the sink. I put it in the sink with warm water, let it sit for a bit so that the stitches could even out and so that the oils for my hands would clean out of it if there were any. But boy, I cranked this out in 2 days. So it hasn't had a lot of dragging around time at all. But I'm just putting the pins in. These are teeny tiny lace making pins, so they're not as effective as the bigger ones. But they are rust free, which is good. So I'm just taking a pin, kind of pulling out the edge and laying it flat, and then at a diagonal, sliding it into the pin cushion, or through the towel and into the ironing board. Whoops, I got 2 there. But that's it, and opening up the holes. Now, I could open these holes up more, and I would if this were a shawl or if this were a scarf. But I'm cognizant of the fact that this is going to become a hat, and it's going to get washed and worn essentially every now and again, and it's not going to probably ever be blocked again because it will be folded into a hat. So I'm not really pulling as much as I would for a shawl or a scarf. I'm just pulling it gently, but enough that you see that it's lace. And that's it. That's my blocking. Tomorrow, when this is dry, I got to do this before next week. I'm going to get this hat done before I leave on Saturday because I want to box it up and get it going to David's mother's. She has only had one treatment so far, so she feels fine. She's due for her second. Everybody tells me the third is when her hair may fall out, but I have no idea if that's true or not because everybody's had a different chemo and they're all different. So I'm just having them ready so that if she needs them, she's got them. I don't know if she'll love this one. I'm kind of worried that there might be too many holes, but we'll find out. I'll try it on and I'll show you. Maybe put up a short or something so you can see the hat. But yeah, that's what's happened today. It's going to be another short one for you. If I get on the road on Saturday and something isn't bad with my side, and I don't have to stay home, I'll give you some shorts along the way. I'm going with Leanne and Jean, so we'll have some shenanigans. Old lady shenanigans in the car. We are not going to have fun shenanigans in the car. We're going to drive the whole way in one day, 9.5 hours. I'm super sore, especially in the car, so I'm hoping it's not bad for me. I may go home and have to take a day. I can't set up, and I can't unload the car. I've got help loading the car. But we will see what happens, and I'll keep you updated. I've got a CT tomorrow, so I'll let you know if anything horrible's happened. I'm hoping not. I hope not. We'll see. It's not a huge deal if it is. It's nothing life-threatening. Just might be a hernia or a torn muscle or something. Anyway, that's it for me tonight from my dining room, blocking the next turban project. I'll put all the links below again that I did before. Remember, 5.5 to 6 inches wide, 36 inches long, and you can origami yourself a turban. All right, I'll see you on Saturday, if not sooner, with a short. Bye.